play a major debate at the prestigious Oxford Union, pitting India against Pakistan, has just descended into a complete farce. What was supposed to be a serious discussion turned into a storm of accusations, with Indian speaker J Sai Deepak calling out what he described as a deliberate Pakistani gambit to avoid the debate altogether. Let's break down exactly what happened and why both sides are now pointing fingers. The motion for the debate was a provocative one. This House believes that India's response to Pakistan is a populist strategy sold as security policy. The stage was set for a high-stakes intellectual showdown. However, from the very beginning, things were shaky. Indian lawyer J Sai Deepak, in a detailed account on X, highlighted some serious concerns. He pointed out that the Oxford Union's leadership included individuals with strong Pakistani connections, naming the president, Musa Harai, as the son of Pakistan's Minister of Defense Production, and Raza Nazar as the treasurer. The Indian side was already dealing with last-minute changes. The original high-profile speakers, former Army Chief General Naravane and Dr. Subramanian Swamy, had to pull out just 2 days before the event due to prior commitments. This left Deepak scrambling to assemble a new team. He quickly brought on board Manuk and pundit Satish K. Sharma, both based in the UK, to ensure India was still represented. But the real chaos erupted just hours before the debate was scheduled to begin on November 27. At 3:13 p.m., Deepak received a call informing him that the Pakistani delegation, which included prominent figures like former Foreign Minister Hina Rabbani Khan and Defense Minister Khawaja Muhammad Asif, had not even landed in London yet. Based on this information, the Indian team, who were on their way, decided to abandon their journey to Oxford. Why travel if your opponents aren't even in the country? This is where the story takes a truly bizarre turn. A short while later, Deepak claims he received confirmation that the Pakistani delegation had in fact landed and was already checked into a hotel right there in Oxford. This revelation led him to unleash a furious attack on the Pakistani side, accusing them of deserting the battlefield even before the battle begins. He suggested they simply lacked the courage to face a live, unscripted debate against a prepared Indian team. Deepak didn't stop there. He also heavily criticized the Oxford Union's leadership, accusing them of allowing the prestigious institution to be dragged in the muck and effectively become a mouthpiece for the Pakistan High Commission. He questioned how such a logistical failure could happen and why the Indian team was misled about the Pakistani delegation's travel status. Adding to the chorus of criticism, Indian lawmaker Priyanka Chaturvedi also weighed in on X, mocking the situation. She wrote, "Pakistan is crying again over an Oxford Union debate. This is for the record. Once again they have proved to be liars. Expecting any better from them was not even on my list. Now, as you might expect, Pakistan has a completely different version of events." The Pakistan High Commission in London released a statement expressing their deep regret. They claimed that it was the Indian delegation that had withdrawn at the last minute. There, statement framed this as India handing a walkover to the Pakistani side. They spun the narrative to suggest that India's withdrawal was a sign of their lack of confidence in defending their own security policies in what they called a neutral and intellectually rigorous debate. So, who is telling the truth? Was this a calculated move by the Pakistani delegation to avoid a tough debate, as Sai Deepak alleges? Or was it a last-minute withdrawal from the Indian side, as the Pakistan High Commission claims? The timeline of events certainly raises questions. The late pullout of India's original speakers, the conflicting reports about the Pakistani team's arrival, and a final collapse just hours before the event all points to a massive organizational breakdown at best, and a deliberate sabotage at worst. What was meant to be a platform for intellectual exchange has instead become another battlefield in the ongoing information war between India and Pakistan. The Oxford Union, one of the world's most famous debating societies, now finds its reputation caught in the crossfire. One thing is for sure: the real debate is now happening online, with both sides trying to control the narrative of this spectacular collapse. What do you think really happened? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more updates on this story.